A new day at the boatyard commences. As we all learn our new routines in the boat. Though not without a challenge from time to time.
Brother incident.
We had to install both smoke detectors and fire extinguishers to ensure U.S. Coast Guard compliance on our boat.
It's a little bit crooked. Sorry about that.
Looks great.
Well, that's one down, and like a million more to go.
We also had some work to do outside, so that meant pups up.
Where are you going? All right, Mabel. Go on. I can help. I can help. Good dog.
Something I didn't realize about the scissor lift that I love was that I had to put it down every night, which meant retrieving it every morning. The boatyard staff helped free our anchor since we were having some trouble and had never done it before. We needed to get it down so we could paint our chain. Once it was down, we were able to measure them out. In our case, we had two. One was 150 feet and the other only 100 feet. The idea is to measure increments out on your chain and mark it every so often so you know how much you're letting out when you anchor. We decided to mark every 25 feet. Here Lori is doing that. Here are the results. We also had the yard check our through holes.
I knew you said you had it out, but I guess seeing it is a different story. How's it look, Lori? It's not great. Oh, man.
It was determined we would need a new transducer for both our knot meter and depth sounder.
I don't love that.
We decided to take a break and visit the parking lot bunnies, then head to the Love's truck stop to wash up.
Shower day.
And have a night out in Bellingham to reward ourselves. We decided to check out Rock and Rye Oyster House, which didn't disappoint. My favorite was the Oysters Rockefeller. Once back at the boatyard, we were reminded how creepy an industrial shipyard could look at night. I decided to get footage of Alioth on my thermal cam, which I have to say looks pretty dope. Back inside, I realized it was time to empty our toilet. The tough parts about our lifestyle aren't enough to deter us, even if that means running around in the dark boatyard a little bit more. At least Lori decided to give me some company. After my lovely wife was back on the boat, it was time to put my toy to sleep for the evening. Then I did my nightly ladder climb back onto the boat.
Bam, kick your winch.
The next day, we found ourselves inside, being lulled by a light hailstorm. It honestly reminded us of a nice Texas spring. We felt at home. Even the dogs were beginning to feel more comfortable in their new space. Mabel angrily played with her toys, which is on par for her, as we attended another virtual seminar on weather down the Pacific coast, courtesy of the Cohohoho. Join us next time, where we visit Deception Pass State Park and head on the ferry to Port Townsend for a weekend away for some much-needed relaxation at Soak on the Sound. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe.